consciousness, movement, and balance. Focus on these three things, and apparently it can make a big difference.
Yeah, and how exactly that happens, we'll have to find out now from our expert on the subject. Consultant Lisa Stewart joins us to talk about us. Now, tell us, what is consciousness and how does it impact the quality of life in there?
Well, it's everything, really. It's our conscious awareness. It's how we perceive the world. It's where we find our internal resources, etc. So, you know, we used to say, particularly when America was starting the space race, is anybody out there? But my thing is, I think we need to ask, is anybody in there? So are people looking inside for resources that are greater than themselves? And I think a lot of people are. They're looking for more meaning and balance in their lives, and it's important to look inside. So, you know, really the simplest way you do that is develop a meditative practice, and there's so many resources that you can access to do that, but that's really step one. It's learning to take some time to look inside.
Do you do this with individuals or with businesses?
Mostly with individuals, but I would say many businesses have found benefits of, for example, providing meditative resources for people to control their cost around employee stress levels, absenteeism. So the benefits
is it reducing health issues?
Very much
as
so.
well?
Sure.
Absenteeism.
Yeah.
So you're a coach,
Definitely.
a consciousness coach in part, and then there are other elements that go into that as well.
Sure.
What are those?
Well, I encourage people to look at any area of their life where they feel out of balance, whether it's a lack of being able to exercise. People, I think of exercise as drudgery. You know, I watch their body language. They say, oh, I have to go to the gym. And I think it should be joyful, and maybe you don't even need to leave your house. You know,
yeah, because you were talking about.
I was talking about Bellicons.
So share a little bit about that. It's on a trampoline.
Yeah, it's sort of a new move. It's the next generation in literally bouncing and really having just joyous fun in doing that, but finding the benefits of it around your body's ability to feel itself in space, which is proprioceptic ability, which is really important when you're getting older. It's around helping your joints to be healthy, to use your breathing, your core resources. But I mean, you do that and put on some old school funk at the same time while you're dancing and hopping around, and it's a joyous way of getting your sweat on. So I encourage people to try it.
I would imagine if you are an older adult, it's something that you could probably hold on to something,
you could
set it up against a counter, and then still be able to
Well, they're
move.
about this big, right? And you can, the equipment, you can get one with a T-bar if you really need to stabilize, but most people find after just a few minutes, they start to find their core, and they're able to really stay on, find that balance, and start just enjoying the feeling of being supported and having fun while they're getting sweat on.
And you work with both individuals and in corporate environments, financial areas and some specific other business areas that you focus on. What are those?
Well, for quite a long time, I've been in adult learning and development, traditional leadership development. So how do we develop people to lead others, to work cross-culturally, to work with diverse workforces, etc. So I have a long background in that, but I've always been interested in how people develop on a non-cognitive level, meaning how do you develop in the space of consciousness and really do that to become even more internally resourced to lead other people more effectively. Because it, I mean, literally it just gives you more access to information that you don't even know you have.
That's true.
And so how do people get in touch with you?
Two ways. I'm on Instagram as Lisa in the States, because I used to live outside the United States and I came back, so I just kept Lisa in the States as sort of my handle. Also, my website, Lisa Stewart Consulting, because I've been a consultant for a very long time, so lisastewartconsulting.com.
Well, we want to encourage folks to get in touch with you, and thanks so much for having you.
Welcome to LA.
I'm delighted.
Welcome.
Thank you. Long Beach.
Be
Go Long Beach.
resident.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, a chance to see women in action as filmmakers and more at the Artemis Film Festival.
Yeah, Melanie Wise with Artemis Motion Pictures joins us next to tell us about the festival coming up